Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and today we're going to be doing another brew review. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. Always good to see new viewers. All my return viewers, you know how we do, so let's get it on, shall we? So today's brew review is going to be Fresh Kicks by Real Ale Brewing Company. This is a hazy IPA coming in at 6.6% alcohol by volume. It is a India Pale Ale. Not a whole lot there. Yeah, go Texas. From Blanco, Texas. Real Ale Brewing Company. There really isn't much else on this can. It's pretty clean, pretty simple. But let's go ahead and get it cracked. So this is unfiltered and unpasteurized. Okay. Get this. There we go. It already wanted to foam up, so I have to try and take it easy. At least we get like to the halfway point, right? We'll let that chill for just a moment while we continue talking about it. So they do use 4 different types of hop: Mosaic, Azacca, Amarillo, and Strata. Ingredients they say is oats, malted wheat, and it is a hazy New England IPA. So the food pairings with this, they say, is good for spicy, flavorful, and fatty foods, like fried foods, pub foods, stuff like that. Has an international bitterness unit rating of 40. But here we come to one of the biggest issues we have with these brews. There's no official listing for this, but for all my calorie counting, carb conscious connoisseurs, they claim it's anywhere between, it's around 200-ish calories, but between 15 and 20 carbs. It's a little on the steep end for anyone really looking at their carbs. So Mr. Randy paid $2.55 out the door for the 6.6% Fresh Kicks. A little more, a little more. A little more. All right, we'll let that sit and then we'll go for it. It does have some stuff floating around in it. We kind of we freaked a little bit on our first one, but it does say that it is unfiltered and unpasteurized. So yeah, there's going to be some material from the brewing process in it. On the nose. The nose is very light, slightly crisp, like citrus, like lemon peel. It says tropical fruit, but I mean, I guess so, but maybe that's just a little bit off of the that citrus. But I mean, I guess if I think about tropical fruit and I smell it, I'm just going to go ahead and drink it because we're gonna just get on with it, shall we? Let's go ahead and have that one. It does have a very light, there's a very light tinge to the head there. It's like a very like almond, like a light almond, light beige. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm sitting there holding it in front of you without offering you some. It's my printer decided it wants to shift around and then turn off. So, Fresh Kicks from Real Ale Brewing Company. It's very unfortunate when a company doesn't want to put out certain nutritional information. Granted, it is a beer we're talking about here, but I mean, it does have calories, it does have carbs. For those people who are very conscientious about the calories they're consuming and the carbs they're allowed to have or not to have, that could make pretty much all the difference. So just kind of factoring in like, hey, it's anywhere between 15 and 20 carbs for this 12-ounce can here. That's significant for me. Just gonna have to go lean and go hard for the rest of the day. Make that work. We'll make it work. Yeah, there are particulates. There are little bits and pieces of matter because it is unfiltered and it's unpasteurized. So let's go and get one more. Now, I definitely have gotten into IPAs in 2026. We just got back into doing brew reviews and whatnot for 2026 for the channel. So far, we have gotten a couple of dozen brew reviews on the books here for the channel. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That'll do a favor for me. Now do yourself a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel while you're there if you haven't done so already. That way these videos will come to you as soon as I upload them. Algorithm, no friend of mine, I guess. At least not at this point. We're still small fries. We're still small fries. So the aftertaste on this is going to be a little weird. It's slightly drying with just a tad bit left of the creaminess on the sides. It's not that bad. It's got a dry, and I want to say almost ashy, because it does dry out, but it's not a horrible experience. It's just a little bit of like a chalkiness to it, maybe. Very lightly. It's not very pleasant, but it's not horrible either. It pretty much goes away as soon as you take your next sip, right? So as far as flavoring goes, it's pretty good. It's a little malty, a little weedy, a little hoppy, a little citrusy. That's pretty much everything they claimed, right? I think the oats is what's giving you that sort of dry, chalky ashiness on the back end. And that might even be what you're looking at floating around in there, little bits of oats. I would say overall, if I wasn't very carb conscious, I would say this is a good one, except for that sort of dry back end, that dry aftertaste kind of thing going on. And I would probably agree with the pairings of food, spicy, flavorful, fatty type pub foods, fried stuff. That even might help with the oils and whatnot. That might help sort of alleviate that dryness. Okay, so let's put a score on it. So the lack of information, the dietary or nutritional information for your consumers does kind of, it dings you. I'm going to ding you for that one. I do apologize, but not really. I wish I didn't have to. But let's just say if it was, I will take that into consideration for those who are not counting their calories or their carbs. So I'll go ahead and I'll take that in consideration. Let's score this. This would be a solid 3 out of 5. This would be a pretty good solid 3 out of 5. That dryness is sort of lingering a little bit. Like there is like a weird sort of dryness to the palate. The taste buds is sort of, I don't want to say fried, but they are like really sort of roughly dried. But there's more creaminess and juiciness that settles down on the sides of the tongue against the cheek. It's sort of, what's that word I'm looking for? I was going to say bipolar. No, that's me. That's Mr. Randy's bipolar. No, it's polarized. Yeah. So it's polarized. And like I said, there's a lot of dryness that's like in the middle, like the tongue, the roof of the mouth, and even the lips are kind of dried, while the sides, the cheeks, and the jowls and stuff are a little bit juicy and creamy still. Kind of interesting. I think that might just be my palate's off today, but let me know if that rings true with you in the comment section. My fair price for this, I'd probably leave it alone. I'd like to see it more closer to $2 at the $2 mark. But then again, would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. We've had a few of these real ale brews. I do have a few more of them that I have to get through, and they do have occasionally they redo a line and they change the name or whatnot, or change something about it, so they have to change everything all over again. They do have a few different like flavor lines, but there it is. I'd like to know in the comment section where you're at. What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libation around you? Have you had the fresh kicks? I know this is a Texas thing, but sometimes they do get out of Texas. Sometimes they get out of Texas. Sometimes somebody will pick them up and spread them across a small chain across the nation, whatever it may be. So if you've seen these and you've had it, let's talk about it. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'd say it's an okay one.